Hello everyone, welcome back. It is Paula with Paula's Imperfect Plans, here with another budgeting video. Today we are here for our weekly check-in, and what our weekly check-in entails is me going through all of our non-cash spending during the last week that needs to be covered with cash from our either my wallet and our ongoing variable expenses, or from our cash sinking fund envelopes. So let's jump in. The first charge was $13. It was at a gas station. It was my husband's. It appears to be lunch on a day when he had run out of allowance, and so that is going to come from Dine Out. The next one is $13 even. Again, it is from Taco Bell. On my birthday, I got out of work early or finished up for the day, and then I went to get a pedicure and grabbed lunch at Taco Bell. $9.96 was a charge at Fairway, which is going to come from groceries. $51.62. On my birthday, we went out to a local cafe, which is typically pretty reasonably priced, but after the tip, it was still $51.62. So that will come from Dine Out. $11.14. I had some photos printed. It's going to come from home. I hadn't printed photos since Christmas, and then I take them and I divide them up, and each kiddo has an album. And they get the photos that have them in them. $18.90 was the dollar store. And that was it was our turn to bring snacks for the kindergartners, their afternoon snacks. We each signed up for 1 week quarterly, and this was our week. So I ran to the dollar store to grab items. Okay, $7.79 was Amazon pens, which I'm currently writing with, a Sarasa Dry, because I heard such good things about it. First of all, on just the Tomoe River paper, but also for us lefties who are constantly swiping our left pinky through there. And that's going to come from my spending. Then $125.86 was to Fairway, which is coming from groceries. That was our weekly groceries trip. Oh, and then also, okay, so $74.31. I grabbed a Wonderland 222 planner. I'm not going to say a lot about that, except I'll go through it during a planning video. So that's going to come from spending and plan and budget. There's a little bit in plan and budget. The rest will come from my spending. Okay, so that's it there. So I'll have the total here. And then in each category, we have groceries, kids, Dine Out, home, plan and budget, and spending. So we will see what the whole amount is there. I feel like I had something set up, and did I use it? I remember like making no. Okay. Anyway, so this is, I'm just going to write the date on it. Today is the 8th. All right. So let's back us out a little bit here and get out my cash tray, and let's jump in and start paying some of these back. So For groceries, I have 126 plus 10, so I need 136 from groceries. Let's not start with groceries though, because I'm gonna put that there, 136. Kids, well, okay, hang on, focus. Actually, let's jump in here. So we need 12 from home with the photos. Oh my gosh. It's not my day. Kids. 19. In what envelope do I have a bunch of ones? Can we hang out there first? All right, so dine out is 13 at the gas station, 13 at Taco Bell, 52 at the cafe. So 78 is coming from dine out. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So 20, 1, 2 is left. So that covers, what does they say? Dine out is 78. So then kids was 19. So we are going to put in a 20 and bring $1 back. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 61 is what we now have in kids. Okay, in home we needed 12. So I'm going to put in 22. Whoops. And bring a 10 back. So now in home we have 20, 40, 60, 72. 92. There's another 20 in here that I missed. Okay, so home. So kids was 19, home was 12. All right, now let's go into the groceries of 136. 100, 120, 130, 140, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 51, 120, 140, 144 is what we have left in groceries. Not deposit, Paula. That's how you got them messed up last time. Groceries. Okay. So groceries and groceries. And then if we go into, okay, so 75 here is for the planner. And I have in plan and budget, I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I need 45 out of my spending. So if I'll just put this 10 in and then take the 2 5s into my spending. So then 20, 40, and 5 of my spending are going to go here to cover this particular purchase. So 75, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. So plan and budget would be 30. And then in my spending, it was $45 for the planner and $8 for the pens. Is $53 is total in spending. So that's a last expense, $779 rounded up to $8. So I have $25 left in my spending. So I will put in $20 and I will pull back $12. So 10, 15, 16, 17. So then I have 17 left. So 45 plus 8 is 53. 17. Okay, so I did all that math correctly. All right, so what I should have here for total cash is $328. And then our total expenses up here of actually what the card payment will be that I make is $325.58. So if I subtract that from the $328 that I should have, then my roundup amount is $2.42. So you'll see that as an inflow on my budget with me when we close it out. Because when this cash goes in, this cash will go in, that amount will come out, and it will leave me with an extra $242 in my budget. So 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 328, which is exactly what we thought that we should have. So that will go here into my deposit envelope. And that money will be used to make that credit card payment. So thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate you all being here. Please hit the like button on your way out, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next one. Bye.